Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, it is, noon on the East Coast where I am. And so this isn't normally when I come on, but I wanted to come on. Um, I had administrative stuff to do today, this morning, being sick for um, about 3 days, and I'm still not quite there yet. I'm still uh, having bouts of I don't wanna call it dizziness, but, yeah, like, just not feeling completely set yet. And, part of it is energetic, but, I was actually touching my ear the other day yesterday, actually, and there was, like, a sore spot. I almost wonder if I got, like, bit. You know, um, our ears are our balance. Um, so I'm not sure what's going on with me, but we are mending, we're getting there. But, yes, I had administrative stuff to do this morning, so, here I am. Here I am. So, yeah, everything's good. I hope everything's good with you. It is Thursday. I don't just feeling like rejuvenated today. I'm feeling like things are just lighter. So I don't know what's going on in the energies out there, but yeah. So if you're just finding me, I am Melissa L. Watkins, evidential medium and master instructor with integrated energy therapy. Hello, welcome. Please heart, subscribe, share, like, all the things, right? All the things. So when I do go live and also hit the notification bell, um, on YouTube, for also when I drop videos. Yeah, Angeline, you're not alone, honey, you're not alone. Good morning, Karen. You are not alone. That's why I almost felt like I needed to come on today because I know that we're still going through it. I know that for many people, you still need a lot of support, and I do too. I understand where you're at. I've been very, consistent with my journaling. I've been very consistent with my, gratitude. I've been very consistent with all the things, right? Because yes, it's definitely feeling, Cynthia, it's funny you say that because I actually am supposed to be taking, someone, about 20 minutes away from where I am today, and I'm thinking, "Should I be driving? Should I?" I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay because, like I said, it's much better. It's much, much better. But yeah, no, I had the same thought. So yes, I definitely feel like it is energetic also. So yeah, and the cards are totally validating that the energies have shifted. So very, 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 very cool. So if you want any more information on me, just go to my website. But yeah, let's dig into this spiritual union. Spiritual union. Some of you are coming into spiritual union. You're coming into spiritual union with your higher self, but you're also coming into spiritual union with um, new friends, new mentors, new romantic partners. So, those of you who are like meeting people or feel like the relationship is going to the next level, I feel like this is validation and confirmation that this is a spiritual union. And for those of you getting in connection with your higher self, that is what's coming in, giving you the intuition or the gut instinct to say, go this way or don't go that way, right? That is what is coming in to help you navigate these energies. And all you have to do is trust and act on it because this is about us coming into harmony. So, whether it's coming into harmony in our own experience or whether it's coming into harmony with someone new, or coming into harmony with someone maybe you've been in disharmony with for a minute, right? But I'm definitely feeling like a harmonious energy today where things, even if it's just about today flowing, like just people being agreeable, people being beneficial, helpful. Yeah, I'm feeling like the energy is definitely lighter today. Today is a good day to, I feel like, get things done. Yeah, because we're coming into balance. So again, for some of you, this is definitely relationship. This is definitely new love. This is definitely new meeting someone new. But for some of you, this is about you coming into balance with your divine masculine and your divine feminine and really feeling that connection to self and to source. And because of that balance, being connected to source, you are able to kind of navigate and make the choices and decisions you need to make for yourself. So today I feel like there may be choices and decisions to be made, opportunities presenting themselves, people reaching out, whatever it is. Yeah, it feels like you now have the spiritual strength to be able to kind of navigate anything that's kind of coming at you today, or anybody that is wanting to be beneficial in your life. Because yes, things are moving forward. Things are moving forward. It's again, it's not going to be all in one day. It's not going to be all today, but today is the day that I feel like you see where the harmony is coming into your life. You see where the balance is coming into your life. You see where there's opportunity for these things to be in your life. And then once you see that, right, you can start taking the steps that are going to help you keep going in that direction. But it's going to be important to have the fortitude to believe and trust in what you're being brought, right? And this positive movement forward again, it's not fast, right? But it is leading you to, look at this, triumph. It is leading you to things taking off. So today, where there's beginning, today, where there's indication, today, where there's opportunity, right? It's going to lead you to ultimately things taking off for you. But I feel like today it's about taking the one step, getting into balance, leaning on your guides of angels, ascended masters, higher self, crossed over loved ones who are guiding you, leading you, bringing you what you need, because it is time. It is time for things to take off. It is time for you to have triumph over difficulty, triumph over obstacles and challenges, coming into this harmonious energy of things working out for you. So today, I would say try not to overthink anything. Definitely not buying any fear or worry energy. Today, it's about riding the wave of the energy and going where you're being drawn to go. Go where you're being drawn to go is what I'm hearing. Um, because that is where the newness is. That is where the victory is. That's where the triumph is. That is where things are working out for you. So I'm going to grab this other deck. I pulled it out the other day, but we never got to it, which was fine. Sometimes I just have to go where spirit tells me to go. But I definitely want to, hello, Dr. Thomas. Definitely want to always kind of honor where spirit's taking me, because I know that that's going to be maybe that message that one particular person needs or a group of particular people need, right? And this is what spirit's asking you to do. Trust and act on what you're being given, because there's going to be something there for you, even if you can't see it beforehand, right? And 9 times out of 10, we can't see it beforehand. So that's why we have to trust and take those little leaps of faith, right? And stay in the faith that everything is working out for our highest and greatest good. All right. Yeah. World Bridger. You are a multidimensional bridge to the spiritual death and rebirth. So for some of you, this does feel like death and rebirth. For some of you, this does feel like stepping into a whole new paradigm, a whole new story, a whole new road, a whole new focus or goal. But you're being brought to it because that's where you have your triumph and success. That's where the positive energy is. And so, yes, knowing that whatever has, I don't want to say died, but ended, changed, it just feels like in the past week or so, you've really gotten the aha, like, okay, that's what has to go in my life. That's what needs to end in my life. That's where I'm holding myself back, because I'm holding on to the person who I think can be better and they can't for whatever reason. I'm holding on to the job that I think is going to give to me, and it really hasn't, and it's not going to. I'm really holding on to this idea, and now I have to let it go. So whatever that idea is, that is where the rebirth comes in. When you finally accept that something isn't going to be the way you thought it was going to be. It's not going to change and miraculously appear the way you had wanted it to or was promised it was going to. If it, actions speak louder than words, and that's what I'm hearing here, that you have to go by the actions, not the words. Yeah, because angelic assistance, angel messages, observe your inner knowing and ask for support. Yeah, because for some of you, the angels have been guiding you towards the new and away from the old. Good afternoon, Tammy. And that's where angels are now coming in and saying, we've got you. We're holding you in grace and space, that you are multidimensional, that you feel, see, hear, and know things in a way that you may not understand. But yes, we're bringing you messages. And yes, we need you to trust and act on them. Because there's something in your life experience right now that is not going forward. And you've been trying to make it go forward. You've been willing it, you've been fighting for it. But when you're the only one fighting for something and there's more than one person in the situation, it can't work out. You can't be wanting something more. So the example I'm going to use is actually going back to my teaching career, where I would care more for my students about their growth than they did. And it's going to be a thing where you can't care about something more than someone else, especially if it's their thing. Whether it's their getting education, whether it's their being in a career, whether it's their being in a relationship. If you care more than they do, you're going to get your heart broke. So for some of you, this is definitely relationship related, where the only way for you to come into harmony and balance in relationship, if you're in a current relationship that hasn't changed in ever, it's not going to. Actions speak louder than words. For those of you in situations with a job or a boss or a goal and it hasn't been working out, whatever steps you've been taking, they're not going to work. If they haven't worked, they're not going to. And this is where we have to now be the multidimensional being and go within and say, okay, spirit, show me what will work. Show me and these are going to be hard lessons and hard steps. Spirit is always going to take us where it's uncomfortable because that's where the new is. That's where our blessings are. That's where our abundance is. It's not in something we've already done or somewhere where we're comfortable, because it would have already happened if that's where it was going to happen, right? So yeah, so today things are going to flow, but I also feel like things are going to come up to bring you into balance that may show you where you have to make choices and decisions that you may not want to make. But that's where the positive movement forward is. That's where the abundance is. That's where the triumph and success is. It's in the new goal, in the new relationship, on the new road, whatever road that is for you. Good morning, Suzanne. Okay. Let's get some advice. Unfortunately, you can't care more about someone else's situation than they care themselves. And that can be sometimes a really hard thing to recognize, that you're trying harder than they are about their situation. That's when you have to take the hands off the wheel. Let Jesus take the wheel. Let God and their team of guides, angels, and ascended masters help them, even if it's hitting their nose, even if it's bumping their nose in a way that you saw coming. There's nothing you can do about that. Sometimes you have to let them bump their nose. And sometimes they'll surprise you and they'll pull it out at the last minute. And because they were letting you drive the train because you were willing to. So they didn't have to. Right? Yeah. Yep. Sometimes we try to help too much because we love them so much. Especially family, friends, children, best friends, partners. Yeah. Anything that's coming up today, any worry, any fear, any idea that you recognize isn't for yourself, but for someone else, clear, cancel, release. It's time for you to take back your power, for your multidimensional self, for you to go in a positive direction that's about you. And for some of you, that's hard to hear, right? It's hard to hear, be spiritually selfish because that's not your comfort zone. That's not where you feel good. But clear, cancel, and release anything that's not serving you, any thoughts that don't serve you, because remember, thoughts create emotions, which create the manifestation. So, yes, wherever you are. Yeah, I like that. I like that, Cynthia. Yeah. Sometimes you need to lead by example, caring for yourself. And when you care for yourself, they can jump on that bandwagon of caring for themselves. So, yeah, sometimes it is lead by example. Just be the model. That's what they need. They don't need you swooping in and fixing anything. They don't need any advice. They don't need the stuff. They just need the example. They need to see you winning and you thriving and how you're doing it so that they can model that. So I like that, Cynthia. Thank you. So yeah, so I do feel like the energy is lighter today. I feel like this is a good day to get a lot of things accomplished. Um, I feel like we are coming through the difficult energies of the eclipse, but I feel like you're still feeling or experiencing the lesson or the shift, the transformation that it's bringing you. And leaning into that is what brings harmony. Leaning into that is what brings you what it is you want. But there may be something that you have to recognize has to change. Doesn't mean it has to end, but it has to change in some way. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to leave that right there today, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Check out yesterday's video. Archangel Uriel came through. The numbers, angel message number 7 came through. We had a lot of, yeah, yesterday was really we were up there. We were flying high with Spirit, and Spirit was bringing it through. That's for sure. So if you didn't check out yesterday's message, I would absolutely invite you to. And also, one of the changes I've made, I don't know if you've noticed, I've been really, really wanting for a while now to do the different astrological signs, messages for astrological signs, but they take a lot of time. And so I used to do them back in the day for the month, but that would be 3 hours of me making that video, right? And I just got away from it because I didn't have the time. But what I have done, what Spirit did bring me, is I've been doing mini messages for each individual sign in the the reels on YouTube and mini messages on TikTok. So I've kind of invested in my TikTok. So yeah. So if you want a message for your sign, go to my YouTube channel and go to the Reels playlist or the Shorts playlist. I guess it's a Shorts on YouTube. So there are two different. I've done it twice now for each sign, a mini message. So they're there. It's also, if you haven't checked me out on TikTok, you can do that. I'll have to add the link to my description box. Yeah, we got good changes going on. Oh, I love that, Suzanne. I seen a beautiful eagle this morning staring down at me while having coffee on my deck. Yeah, yeah, I would definitely Google that eagle animal totem. See what message that eagle had for you. So yeah, I think I'm gonna that and that takes an hour. So that I feel like I can do that consistently every week doing the signs, the individual signs. Mini messages, they're basically appropriate for whenever it finds you. I feel like people will come to them when they need them. It may apply to you as you go and look at them right now. But down the road when there's many of these uh I don't want to say lists, but I do it a few times. Like it might get to a point where you start finding it on the shorts when you're on YouTube when you need that message, right? I think that's kind of the intention for those. People are going to find them when they need them. But that's how I'm doing the individual astrological signs. So if you're someone that's been wanting that, they're here. Hello, everyone. I have a visitor. All right, so go to see mommy, please. Angeline, you can always book with me individually, honey, at guidance311.com for a reading if you're looking for messages from individual loved ones. All right, I guess I have to go. Things got crazy all of a sudden. So thank you, everyone. Big changes coming. Keep watching out. Sending you lots of light and love. Have a beautiful rest of your Thursday, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.